Good morning. Welcome to RLTW Strategies. It is the 8th of May, Wednesday, and we have some earnings coming out. The NASDAQ is dropping. We're down 100 points as of 8:20, 8:10, and just watching it fall right now, watching the ES and watching the MAG 7. So let's go ahead and look at what we got on the news for this morning. We have wholesale inventories at 10. Fed Vice Chair Philip Jefferson speaks at 11. Boston Fed President Collins speaks at 11:45. And then at 1:30, we have Cook who speaks. So a lot of speakers. I'm watching for the 10 a.m. news. And let's go ahead and look at what we got. So yesterday I ended up trading Power Hour. I lost $200. So we went from 718 times 10 to 520 times 10. So I stopped there after I hit a couple trade losses. I was down more than that. I think I was down to 474, and then I made another 100 to get us up to mid 500. So I'm okay with that. I didn't go on tilt yesterday, and I'm happy for that. I didn't over leverage, so that's all good. So right now, here's a trade of 8. We're watching this drop, and I think it's coming down to here. We have yesterday's 3 days ago's point of control from Monday. It might bounce off of. So we're watching that right now. So let's go ahead and go into the charting session. Let's look at the daily. I don't know if I want to remove all my levels. I think these are pretty significant. I have some long range trend lines on the daily. This one coming down from this peak. This one I drew yesterday, we bounced off it. You can't really see that well, but this trend line right here, we bounced off it yesterday. A couple people were watching this. Oh, I didn't want to do that one. A couple people were watching this trend line yesterday, and it is a very significant level because it has since mid-March. It has bounced off this trend line and been very highly supported in this trend line zone area. And so yesterday on Topstep TV, Dakota was looking at this short, so he shorted the NASDAQ at 18,260s area, right? It's a zone. So here we are this morning. We're dropping down. This is the daily. I think the levels are pretty good for today, to trade today off of these levels. Here's the 4 hour, give you an idea of some support areas. So I'm watching these to break. Yeah, and we'll just see what happens when it hits the top of this level right here, and then see what happens if we bounce on this, right? We got the 50% area of this flag pattern. That seems like almost 50% area. That one definitely looks like it's hitting that, right? Surprising how that level is intersecting right there at that point, which is crazy when you look at patterns and shapes. And this is just the market. So this green level right here, this is a huge one, this zone area. And I think this level is pretty significant. As you can see, we got the 4 hour EMA. We're touching the 4 hour EMA right now. That's what that blue line is. Then we got the 2 hour. Got the VWAP up here, 50% of this consolidation zone. This consolidation zone is the same from yesterday. I just extended it out as a pivotal area of either breaking higher or breaking lower. We could come back and test the bottom of this box today and come back down to here. We could come back down, come up to this level and come back down. So there's a lot of movement that may happen today, right? We may fall another 100 points, right? So right now I'm watching the 30-minute on the chart, and we'll go from there. We have a point of control, like I said, since Monday. We seem to bounce off it. That seems like a good level. We break through that, we're coming down to here, and then the next point of control is where this green line is. So we could possibly come down to there. This might be a consolidated pattern until market open, right? An hour away. Let's go ahead and look at the Mag 7 real quick. Here's the ES. We broke 4200, 5200s, and then right here, and we kept coming down, and we may consolidate here for a while. For the Mag 7, we got NVIDIA that came down to 895. Rips was saying if we break 895, we could possibly come down to 890 on NVIDIA. Tesla dropped. Microsoft hit the bottom almost from pre-market yesterday. We're at that same point. Amazon came down hard this morning. That kind of led all the other indices, I believe, to follow suit. And then Apple, we could come down to 181 possibly, which was the low from yesterday, around the low from yesterday. So we could continue, if we break 181, we could continue falling. If we break, wow, if we break 400 on Microsoft, NASDAQ's falling hard. And then NVIDIA, we got to break 193. 190 was the low from yesterday, so 893 or 890 could be a reversal point once market opens, or we could fall from there. So I got some music keyed up, and I will see you guys come market open. All right, take it easy. All right, we're about 10 minutes out from market open, and the market dropped, and it's consolidating right now, and I have a short position on my paper account, and we're ready to go. Let's watch, let's be patient, and let's do it once over on the Mag 7, Apple, NVIDIA, 895, 408 for Microsoft. I'm watching Meta. Meta's dropping a little bit. I got Palantir with an order of 100 shares. If it drops down to 2130. And Amazon is kind of possibly bottoming out right here. So for ES, consolidating still. And we will drop to the bottom of this consolidation. If it breaks this consolidation, I'm going long. If it breaks below this box, I'm going short. I'm playing with the short position at the 50% line just because I think we may drop it at open. That's what my gut instinct tells me. But look, my gut instinct has been wrong in the past. So just be patient. Wait for it to hit our levels, right? Wait for it to hit our levels. We got this level down here, right? We got this level right here. We got this level down here on the 5 minute. If you go on the 2 hour, right? It's the top of the zone, but this point of control right here, you know, price may bounce here. This level is back from over here on the 30 minute. We just got so much that could happen. We got so much that could happen. All right. We got this right here, this level right here, this point of control. We may bounce here. So definitely in this area. That's what I'm watching. That is what I'm watching. We are 6 minutes. Watching Topstep TV on the TV. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up. Man, look at that. Right on that support level. Gold has bounced off it. 1, 2, 3. Last time it hit, it was man, look at that. That's a support level right there. That's a resistance level that turns support. That's a resistance level turns support. I don't know if we're coming back up. I kind of want to. We'll see. We'll see. Let's put an alert on it. See if it hits it again. And I'll let you know when that happens. We got Amazon dropping a little bit. What? Already? Amazon's coming down. We got to break 195, 193.88. Microsoft's coming back up. So much, so much. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Might be a short pullback. Back down to the bottom of the box before we bounce back up. Waiting and be patient. Waiting and be patient. We're trading. Let's review real quick. Topstep, copy trading. 10 accounts, 1 contract each. We'll increase the sizes if need be. I'm not really too concerned with increasing the sizes. Let's focus on small wins. Small wins, base hits. Small wins, base hits. I'm watching the ES on the 5 minute. This is the 50% area. We got the bottom of the box right there. Oh, that's another thing. I'm gonna post RLTW strategies, right? RLTW comes from when I first entered the military. I was in the Ranger Regiment for 4.5 years. I did, I don't know, 4 to 5 short combat deployments, and during that time, we did some surges during the beginning of the global war on terror. So I'm gonna go ahead and post 75th Ranger Regiment is getting like really big on social media, on marketing, the unit marketing, the type of stuff they do. So I'm gonna post a YouTube clip that they just posted. So I'll add that in the descriptions. So when I post this on my channel, you guys could go ahead and click on that and just see the background of where I'm from, military-wise, my upbringing. So, just a little tidbit of information. All right, we are 4 minutes. Order book's probably going to get cleared out. We got Microsoft moving up. We got Amazon moving up. We got Apple moving up. We got Nvidia moving up. We may pop outside this box. We may pop outside this box for a continuation trade. It may hit me, man, and go back down. That's the worst too, if it drops. So be patient, be patient. We are just gonna be patient. It may come back down. Look at these candles. Oh my God, almost identical. Got a small little range there. We got a big one. We got intermediate range at the 50% line. And then we got this bottom of the box that we have to break. Let this pop up to here and come back down, hopefully. We'll see. It's just a paper account. Apple just jumped. We are 1.5 minutes. Apple just spiked up. Let's see if it continues. Microsoft dropped down. Amazon spiked up. Nvidia is debating. So I'm watching those. I'm watching those. We are 1.5 minutes out. You will hear the bells ringing on the platform. Under a minute. ES is just pulling back. ES is below the EMA on the 5 minute. We're watching the 15 minute on the NASDAQ. Checking out the 15-minute opening range. ES is coming down. Order book's getting cleared out. Let's see how far down we go on the ES. Market is open. Amazon, Microsoft's coming down. We're in the consolidation box still. No moves yet. No moves. Looks like we're breaking outside the box, but we may be just testing it. Let's wait for confirmation. ES is up at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. It's above the EMA on the 5-minute. Now Nvidia just spiked up to 897, 898.
Order filled. Order filled.
I should let this trade play out. There we go.
Stop filled.
Just $41. I got scared. What can I say? Microsoft hasn't really came down. We may drop back down. We may drop back down. I don't know. Amazon spiked up to 188. Amazon's still going up. ES really hasn't really moved above its consolidation area. Well, there we go. We're going. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. I say that. I just missed out on a move because I stopped myself out. See what gold's doing real quick since I missed out on that move. Gold's spiking. Gold is spiking. See if we bounce off the box. We may bounce off the box. We could possibly go in. Apple's coming down. Microsoft's down. This may be a drop. This may be a drop. Apple's dropping back down to 182. Let me show you. Apple dropped back down. Here's Nvidia. Microsoft dropped down to 407. It's mid-range 407. Let's see, 2160. Meta went up a little bit. There you go. Are we retesting? We're at the top of the box right now. We're at 900 on Nvidia. Microsoft dropped. Apple dropped. We already dropped 100 points. We're only down 100 points.
Order filled. Order filled.
I might get stopped out on this trade. It may be trapping people for longs. Oof. ES is moving up. Apple's moving up. There we go. Let's go.
Stop filled.
Scared. Scared, scared, scared. ES just turned red. It's coming back down to the EMA. Amazon's coming down. Nvidia's coming down. Oh my God, we're in the middle of the box again. No confirmation. That candle, the 5 minute, we haven't even, we're at the EMA on the 5 minute on the NASDAQ.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Oh, order got in.
The Amex Business Gold Card.
Okay. Boom, boom. Oh man, Microsoft.
Order filled.
Nvidia just popped up. Nice and easy, 1 contracts. Oof.
Here in Hawaii, island life moves at a different speed.
Let's see, let's hold it.
You're on the move or just
Let's hold it and see how far it goes. I'll move my stop.
heal up to visit with
I'll move my
family and
stop.
friends,
Ah, God.
heal down to unwind.
We may reject right here.
No matter what your pace throughout the day might be, Olukai fits your stride just right.
400. It's going to pull back soon. It's going to pull back soon. ES is climbing. Apple's coming back down.
Stop filled.
Stopped out. 369. Let's see if we come back down to here. We may come back and retest this area right here. Pull back, pull back. Microsoft's coming back down. Pay attention, be patient. Nvidia's spiking. 903. The high of yesterday was 917. So the pre-market high of Apple was 183. We're at 182. We have until the bottom of this box area. 15-minute range. Microsoft, Amazon's dropping. Nvidia's the only one that's going up. And Meta's at 469 right now. Maybe that's why we're going up. Reddit had some good advertising earnings, social media advertisement, so Meta's probably popping on that too. Okay, so this area right here, we may reject. We may pop up, bust stops, and drop back down. We're at the EMA on the 15-minute on the NASDAQ. EMA is right here. VWAP is right here in white. EMA is in blue. You can see the price over here. We could reject at this level right here, or we could just continue going up. We're at on the ES, we are at a high volume node right here. So price could reject here, price could bust through to this high volume shelf here. So you got a low volume shelf from the high volume node coming to a low volume shelf that price may reject off of to come back down and get pulled back down to here. So we'll watch that. I'm watching that on the ES, which is roughly where the EMA is on the NASDAQ. We got Nvidia coming back down to 901. We reached 905. We dropped to 901 in a hurry. We're at 902 right now. Apple just dropped to 181 from 182. So Apple just dropped $1. Microsoft, Meta's doing all right. Meta's still climbing. That might continue moving the market up on the NASDAQ. That could be our small little pullback. That would be filling the gap, moving all the way up from this morning's drop on earnings. We come back down to the top of this box before we move back up. So let's wait to see what happens to price. If price comes back down to the bottom of this Bollinger Band and the EMA, and see if we go in for a long position here. We have a break of structure, so price could bounce off that break of structure as well. That will take us down to 1995 area. We just broke 900 on Nvidia, 899.30. Apple's at 182. Microsoft is still just hanging out at 408. S&P could bounce here. I drew a quick box on the ES. We just broke 900 on Nvidia. We should be continuing to climb. Everything's climbing right now.
Order filled.
Mine becomes ours among good friends. Nutella biscuit.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Man. ES, I think. Shit.
Order filled.
I probably just messed myself up, but let's see. Let's see. I'm busting stops. I should move this down.
Stop filled.
Let's see, we may be dropping now. Let's wait, let's be patient.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled.
We go up to VWAP. Nope. Maybe not. Going to the VWAP. VWAP is at 142. Might stop me out.
Stop filled.
Back at 430. Apple's the only one that's down right now. Apple's the only one that's down. Meta's screaming to the upside. This could be the drop. This could be the failed auction. We could come back down to the EMA. Man, Nvidia just popped. Microsoft popped. Amazon came down. So we're coming up to a pivot point on the ES we could probably reject off of. We got the EMA right above it. So this level right here, we could reverse. Oh man, look at I missed out. I missed out. Oh man. There'll be other opportunities. I said it was gonna go to the EMA. Had my sell price, I moved my stop up and got stopped out, and it moved without me. Story of my life. I tell you what, we got Nvidia, Apple's turning around, Amazon's still down. Getting in right now would be the high of the day. Let's wait for a pullback. There has to be a pullback. Has to be a pullback. Well, I say that. Everyone's shorting right now and getting stopped out. So let's see where our reversal will be. Well, we got to break a structure in this area. So price could have a break a structure here. We could have a break. We could reject back down from the bottom of this box. Nvidia's moving up, Apple's moving up, Amazon's down, Microsoft is slowly creeping up. That was a good bottom. Look at that. Okay, so the consolidation box, if we just bought and hold once it broke, man. Just bought and hold once it broke. This is the stuff you pay attention to learn from later, right? Time and experience. That's all that's going to enable you to hold on to your positions longer. When you've been busting your accounts so much that you're risk averse. So I got to condition myself to hold on longer. One of the subscribers mentioned I need to stop over leveraging, and he was right. He was right. So I'm trading one contract at a time. If I want to build into it, I could build into it. But other than that, there we go. This is a pivotal area of where we could continue go, or we could break both the ES and the NASDAQ. Man, Nvidia is screaming. And this thing could drop 20 points in a second. That's a bust and stop move right there. That's bust and stops, which means we may slowly edge higher for the rest of the day. Waiting for a pullback in the S&Ps. We may get it up here. We may get it up here for the pullback. All this has to act like resistance before we come back down, which is conveniently at the bottom of the high volume node under the volume shelf here. So Microsoft just turned up positive. I'm gonna close my paper account because, man, we're losing our shirts on this one. It helps me really from being reckless on my trading on the paper account. I test my thesis on the paper account. I try to trade it the same as I would my active combines or XFAs when I get back to the XFA. So we're working on slowly building our combines. That's a huge rejection candle. Man, I was in a short too already. I should have just held that short. Here we go. Let's see if we break the VWAP on the ES. Apple's going back up. Did it fake me into it? Probably faked me into it. Look at that. 5-minute indecisive. That was a level right there. So for the remainder of the morning session, I didn't really see any more trades to get into. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of this out until we get to after lunch. So I'll see you guys there. This is what it's like when you're missing out on a move, right? Look at that. We were in from down here. We missed out on that whole move. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a run, go outside, take a breather. Right now we are up still 437 on 10 accounts. So with that, I will see you guys after lunch. Let's not trade chop. Let's wait for our levels. This is probably a good position to short, but you know what? I already got FOMO. I've been watching the candlesticks move all morning. I was long originally, and I moved my stop out and got stopped out and missed out on a huge 100-point move. So I'm gonna wait I'm gonna wait. We got Fed speakers this afternoon. We may see some volatility, but you know, I'm good. If I close the day off with 430, 437 times 10, I'm good. I'm happy. We're slowly building our accounts, and we're not being greedy. We're not being reckless. We're not being impulsive. We're staying disciplined, staying patient, and we just need to work on trusting our moves and our levels, and let the market take our positions in the positive. So with that, I'll see you guys later this afternoon. Have a good one. I'll talk to you. Take it easy. Thanks. Hey, welcome back. It is 1300, 1 o'clock. Lunchtime is over. Did a run. I lay by the pool. I'm eating lunch right now and drinking liquid IV because it is freaking hot and humid on the East Coast. So we got the ES dropping down. Got the ES dropping down. We're at the VWAP right now. This pullback happened when I left to go to lunch. We consolidated in this range. Now we're slowly dipping lower. We got Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and Nvidia. So what I'm thinking is, once liquidity starts entering the market, we may bump up to this range up here, and where I might think about shorting it. Man, that would have been a good move. I don't know if it's going to continue going down. This thing traps me every time I think we're going to drop. But everything's going down. All the indices are going down. So we may continue this downward movement. Let's keep an eye on Apple. Popping back up to this level, this range. That could have been a buy of liquidity, busting stops once the algo's turned on. And we may be busting up right now. So I would have shorted down here normally, but let's just be patient and see if we revisit. So I'm looking at the 30-minute, and if you look at the 30-minute, we have this area. Let's get rid of this consolidation box, and let's put this level of buy block. This is what this might be, is a buy block area. All right, so that was a buy of liquidity. We still possibly may be coming down. We'll just wait. I don't want to get trapped. We're still below the VWAP on the ES. As you can see, still got Topstep TV on. We're bouncing at this level on the ES. We just got to see if we can maintain it. Apple's green. Everything's green. We could be, to break this trend. This trend was from lunch. As you see towards the end of the trading session, that trend, once it broke, it shot up almost to that red dotted line above the block. So we got on the 15-minute. Man, I feel like we're gonna go.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled.
I don't want to be on 4, I want to be on 5. There you go. Let's see.
Order filled.
$66, yeah, 65. It might hit me out. It might hit me out. Come back to the VWAP on the ES. It's still above the VWAP on the ES. I had to. I think I got in too early. But
Stop field.
510. Well, I'm glad I moved my stop. We may bounce here. Come down to retest this low. If the ES breaks the VWAP, we may continue going down. Glad I got out of that position.
Order filled. Stop field. Order filled.
That was a good trade.
Stop field.
If I would have held on to that position right here, one contract, 500 bucks. Yeah, it settles your mental state if you take time off from trading. That's what the weekends are for. What the weekends are for. I'm fighting my decisions to enter positions. I was thinking about entering long at the beginning of this candle. Now I just want to wait for a pullback. But we are at this. We're at this level right here. All right. I'm debating whether to call it.
Order filled. Stop field.
My idea of once we break the trend, going long is slapping me in the face.
Order filled. Stop field. Order filled.
Since the New York session opened, beautiful pullback right down to like the 140s, and we got a nice little kind of a V shape right here, and we didn't break out. One nine, like looks like the 190s was holding as resistance, and so what I'm going to look for is if we could break above these 190s, we might be able to push towards the highs of the day. However, NASDAQ looks like it's making a new higher low right now, and so if we want to talk about risk reward, probabilities are not amazing, but this looks like a good area that if we were going to get long, we can limit some risk right here at the 160s, put a stop loss maybe I don't know, I like 140s as a stop loss, and then we'll see if we can break up to the 190s, see if we can test 200.
Let's work on some trade execution. I'm all for it, Dolby. I would say that if we want to do this, we start with my block.
Yeah. Well, what are you feeling for a stop? I mean, just what, like market a 5 block?
Buy bid.
Buy bid.
Yeah, that's what I usually
Stop filled.
starts to break out.
Damn.
Order filled.
Right now, the one, if it gets bad, if it starts breaking like 169, 170, then we could add right here, right now. Yeah, that's how, that is a possibility. As we start to break it, and as the market starts to go in our favor, pretty much right here, right now, we're getting a little bit of momentum in our favor.
I got my hand over the buy market, so stay one Dakota, and I'll smash that buy
Let's do
market
it.
up for 5.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Adding 5 more. We're long 10, 18,000, 167 and a quarter.
Okay.
Order filled.
What would our risk be? Still,
Currently risk
now
about
risk
6
is
grand.
6,000.
And your stop is where?
Below where you suggested, around below 138. We're at 136.50 right now.
Okay, and the risk is 6,000?
Yeah, 6,000.
And the target, the main target you have is,
Stop filled.
right?
Stop filled.
This thing might drop.
Order filled.
I'm okay if we had, I'm okay with the halves and quarters. The next breakouts, like you said, there'll be like 172 and a half. But I'm okay if we had or we close.
Stop filled.
All right, I'm done. I'm probably going to miss out on a move, but 566 is good. Third day in a row that we won. Trading small. There's the move. Mm.
This is just a trade where I have a bias and
Damn. I don't know. I feel like at 13:30 we're gonna drop. All right, I'm done because I'm good. We are at 566 times 10, 5,660 plus a couple dollars. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I'll go ahead and edit. I'll add that Ranger Regiment video. You guys could see a little bit of background of what I did when I first came in the military. And that's it. I will see you guys. Be safe. Be patient. Trade with discipline. Watch your risk. Try not to get scared. And with that, thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.